Hi, powerful leaders. This episode is from a live training that I do weekly inside my Facebook group called the Powerful Female Coaches and Leaders Community. Feel free to join us inside the group so I can get to know you better and I can answer any questions you might have. I just love the live interaction, answering to your question, listening to your stories. There is so much power in connecting in a deeper way, and I really hope you do take this invitation. The way I edit these episodes is really to give you all the value, but if you want to have the live interaction, ask any questions, and get them answered by me, please join us in the Powerful Female Coaches and Leaders community. I can't wait to see you there, and I hope you enjoyed this episode. Welcome to the Powerful Female Leaders Podcast. I'm your host, Anna Patricia Bourgeois, certified business coach. I'm here to help you up-level, generate consistent wealth, increase your confidence, attract dream clients, and master your mindset so that you can fully own your power and achieve next-level results in your online business and beyond. Every week, a powerful conversation will take place with amazing guests, or I'll share from my experience to help inspire you to start and scale the business of your dreams while being powerfully you. The time has come to stop playing small, stop hiding, and stop waiting. Now is the perfect time for you to passionately pursue your heart's desire as the powerful leader you were born to be. Are you ready? Let's do this. And today I want to talk about the most liberating thing I've ever done that truly helped me reach that next level in business and life. And I'm also going to talk about the Visible Magnetic Leader program and mastermind that is coming up soon. I cannot wait for that program. It's going to be so good. The most liberating thing I've ever done was to stop letting money results dictate how I feel. You know, it's really about coming back to your power, remembering, that you are whole, you are worthy, you already have everything you need right now in this moment to succeed. And I remember not too long ago, I was in this place where, oh my gosh, like if this didn't happen, if that program didn't fail, if I didn't have enough private clients, like I would make it mean something bad about myself. I would drag myself down even further, right? If you relate to this, drop #relate in the comments. But I was really dictating like how I felt by the results, by the money, by the clients. And I was being happy if I made enough that month, instead of just being happy in the moment and instead of being just grateful for what I already had in the moment. So this was a big lesson. And when I realized this, I was like, wow, like I am the key. I am the key to making this thing work, right? It's honestly about how I'm feeling, what I'm thinking, what I'm believing about myself, and what's possible for me that is actually going to create the external results. As entrepreneurs, like we feel that pressure, right? We have that pressure on our shoulders to make a certain amount, to get a certain amount of clients. And it's really easy to fall into the trap of, oh my gosh, like I need to work harder. I need to work more. I need to show up more. I need to do X, Y, Z and follow all the rules that people tell us we have to follow if we want to be successful, right? So the true liberation here lies in being able to truly, fully honor your deepest desires, right? What is it? What's on your heart? What feels good in your body today to do? What's the message you want to share today with the world, right? And it's by listening. It's by quieting down those little voices in our heads. It's by quieting down the doubts and the fears and being really aware of those intuition, those feelings, and acting upon them that truly makes this thing so much more enjoyable and pleasurable. And we have so much more fun doing the things that we're doing. Because to be honest, when we limit ourselves, when we hold ourselves back because we think we should do something, because we think it's going to get us to that desired result, it's actually, shutting down the door to receiving more, because we're not fully aligned with what we truly want to do and what we truly want to say. And I want to share with you content prompts and journal prompts that you can journal on right now about this. What would your 6-7 figure version of you do if you knew, right? If you knew right now there's an endless supply of clients, an endless supply of money, and it's flowing to you right now, right this second, how would you act, right? How would you hold yourself? What would you how would you show up today? What would you say today if you knew this was the case? If you knew your next client was about to DM you right now, your next payment was about to get in, right? How would you speak? What would be your boundaries? What would be your standards? What kind of investment would you make in yourself, right? Truly ask yourself these questions, journal on these questions, because I guarantee you there's a part of you right now that you're holding back, that you're limiting that full potential that wants to come out, right? Because we think we should follow a certain rule. This is the whole process that truly, truly helped me and liberated me to that next level in my life and business. And it's also the understanding that we cannot control the external results, right? We cannot control where or when the next sale is going to come from. Like, we have no control over that, but we do have control over ourselves, our internal world, how we embody our essence, what we believe in, how we show up, our mindset, our perception, right? We have control over all of this. And these are the things we should focus on. We should focus on truly living our truth, right? Truly being like, hell yeah, I am awesome. My gifts are amazing. And I know you know this. I know deep down inside of you, you know this. You know you're a leader. You know you're amazing at what you do. You know you love to serve and make a difference, right? You know all of this. So the question is, how can you bring this forth even more? How can you tap even further into that, right? How can you truly embody that infinite love and light that you want to share with the world? And the true thing here is when you realize that you're already abundant, when you're grateful for what you already have, when you're celebrating the small moments, the small achievements, when you're so proud of yourself, right? It's like, oh my gosh, like I feel 10 times much more lighter. There's much more less pressure. There's no more chasing. There's no more forcing. There's no more convincing, right? Because you got this, right? So Cassandra says, what would you say that helped you to become more comfortable with being seen completely? More comfortable. So here's the thing. This work is never comfortable. You just get used to being in that energy of going first. You get used to owning that leadership. You get used to being like, today I'm going to be vulnerable. I'm going to share something I haven't shared in a while because I know this story is going to change someone else's life, right? It's truly putting, realizing that our fears are just illusions because our brain is here to keep us safe, to keep us protected. But deep down inside, our soul knows that we're here to serve and make a difference. So it's, how can I take more courageous, brave actions in a way that is safe for your body? Because we gotta take actions that we know is not gonna like put us in overdrive, right? So where can you start? What's a small step that you can do today, right? That is gonna bring you closer to serving your people. And so ask yourself, what are those things that makes you feel uncomfortable? And what is it trying to teach you? What is that thing trying to teach you? And visibility is truly about owning who you are, owning all those parts of you, and accepting that you're going to be judged, you're going to be criticized, you're going to be rejected. People are going to say things about you. And to truly be okay with that and truly be like, it doesn't define me, right? It doesn't mean anything about me. If anything else, that's a reflection of them, right? And what their beliefs are. So when you accept that, some people will love you, some people will be like, who does she think she is, right? And it's okay. It's okay. We're not meant to serve and work with everyone anyways, right? So it's a combination of all these things. Being comfortable with who you are, who you serve, what you believe in, truly taking brave, courageous action every single day, and being okay with not being liked, right? Because that's not our job. Our job is not to be liked. I think the biggest thing for me is to remind myself that I cannot get it wrong. No matter what happens, I cannot mess this up. Last week, I actually did an hour-long interview with a really well-known entrepreneur, live streamed on his YouTube channel. Usually when I do interviews, it's pre-recorded, right? So the live element, I'm not used to, but I told myself, I'm like, there's no way I can mess this up, right? I know who I am. I know who I serve. I know my gifts, right? I know that I'm knowledgeable. And the other part of this is also, I know and I understand that I'm not perfect, right? Maybe I'm going to say something, and it's going to come out all wrong, but it's going to be okay because I'm not perfect and I'm always learning and I'm always growing. And I always say we're a masterpiece in progress, right? We become really good at something because we've done it over and over and over again. So it's the repetition that makes us really good at it. So yeah, we simply need to choose. We gotta choose, right? We cannot mess this up. I trust myself. I embody my leadership. I embody my power. I run with whatever is thrown at me. I can handle hard things. I can do hard things, right? Every single day. And if you show up with that mindset every single day, you're going to be, wow, like you're going to explode, right? And this is what we're going to be focusing on inside the Visible Magnetic Leadership Program and Mastermind. And we're truly going to work with what you already have and truly build upon your brilliance because you're already amazing. You're already a leader. You already know how amazing you are and how amazing and life-changing your gifts are. And we're going to implement those small tweaks in your energy, in your intuition, your intentions, your beliefs, your mindset, your boundaries, your standard. We're going to look at all of these things and see how we can improve them even further so we can truly fully step into that feminine magnetism, explode your visibility. It's going to be so freeing, so fun, so liberating. And I've never done a container like this before. Like I used to always, be focused on strategy because that's what I'm really good at. And I know I'm really good at it. I'm really good at showing up. But then it's like the holding myself, holding my standard, holding my boundaries. Who am I being when things are not going the way I want them to go?
Who am I being? Am I surrendering the process? Am I trusting the process? Am I connecting to source, to the universe, to my spirit's guide, to all of that, right? It's so much more bigger than just a strategy. So we're going to dive truly deeply there. And that's why I'm so excited about it. This is going to be a 6-week live group program. We start on August 1st. And yeah, we're going to work on mastering that inner power, that energy. And we're truly going to be able to exponentially show up powerfully online and magnetize our dream clients to us. And if you know that you desire this, if you want to get more info, DM me right now. Let's chat. Let's see if this container is the right fit for you. There's also a mastermind option that you can join, or you can bundle both the program and the mastermind and save money that way. It's going to be freaking amazing. The path that you are on right now, you are on for a reason. The things that you're learning right now, you are learning for a reason. And sometimes following that pull, following that desire, what's the next juicy thing I can do today to bring me closer to my goals? And sometimes it's scary, but most of the time, what's on the other side of the scary thing are incredible breakthroughs, incredible shifts, incredible results, right? To be honest, every time I followed that pull, that desire, and it was scary, I've always learned, I've always grown, I've always become better and better and better and better. And yeah, that's what made me who I am today. And yeah, I'll see you very, very soon. Bye, everyone.
Thank you so much for listening to this episode of the Powerful Female Leaders Podcast. If you love this episode, make sure to spread the message, leave a review, and subscribe. I would forever be grateful for you. I also want to hear from you, and I want to know your feedback and your questions for future episodes. So don't be shy, say hi, and send me a message at Powerful Female Leaders Podcast on Instagram. Until then, I'll see you on the next episode.